The village of Nanmoku sits comfortably in a fold of mountains northwest of Tokyo. It also teeters on the edge of a precipice. This is the fastest aging, fastest shrinking place in aging, shrinking Japan. Nearly 60% of its residents are 65 or older. Among them, MASAYUKI KANETA. His family has owned this sweet shop for 100 years, and he's watched his once thriving village wither over his 75. Japan too has been on the slide for too long, he thinks, and Prime Minister Shinzo Abe is the man with a plan bold enough to set it back on course.
He is the country's hardest working businessman. He's always working hard for the people. I always watch what he does on the news.
The Abe plan is to shake Japan out of years of quiet decline with stimulus spending, money printing and structural reform. But 2 years in, results have been mixed. IGARASHI is far from alone in feeling the benefits have gone to big business, bypassing the man in the street or indeed on the farm.
Everything is so focused on the bigger cities, and as the government pays more attention to them, more young people will want to go there. I wish they could find ways to attract young people to the countryside instead.
But the numbers, significantly hung, not painted outside the village hall, don't lie. Nanmoku, population 2,220, is losing 100 people every year.
Stopping the decline, I think it's impossible. I think in 15 to 20 years there will be about 1,000 people living here. When we get to 500, I believe it will stop, and then we will be able to increase the proportion of young people here.
The plan in part is to advertise abandoned houses to young people, ideally couples, at low rents. But with jobs scarce, it's a hard sell. Village officials acknowledge that incentives like this aren't designed to reverse the decline. The aim simply is to manage it as best they can. Shinzo Abe would argue that for too long Japan's national leadership has adopted the same attitude, and so he's seeking a renewed mandate for his huge economic shake-up. The trouble is, so far, he doesn't have much to show for it. At the leading edge of Japan's demographic crisis, Nanmoku's decline seems inevitable. Shinzo Abe says he can avert the same fate for his nation, and he wants the voters to give him another term to prove that he knows what he's doing. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera, Nanmoku, Japan.